Hello members and welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight I want to show you a comforting soup to enjoy during this cold weather we're having. As you can see, I'm going to be focusing on some pantry staples and frozen items that we all might have lying around. What we do throughout the year when we have extra product is we will take some diced onions, celery, carrots, some leeks. We'll baggie them up and freeze them in individual portions. We have some Swiss chard that I've finely chopped and froze in baggies. I have some kabocha squash, some Italian sausage that I had left over after making some meatballs. So we just cooked it all, cooled it, and bagged them up in plastic bags for this use. There's canned tomatoes, canned white beans, and some chicken broth. Also, I have thyme, oregano, and garlic that's been previously frozen in an ice cube tray filled with olive oil. So let's get started. I put a little olive oil and about a cup of onions. I'm gonna put some leeks in. I'm gonna sweat that for about a good 5 minutes or so until they're translucent. Now that I've sweat the leeks and the onions, I'm going to add the celery and carrots. It's about a cup or so of each, give or take. Go ahead and saute that up for a little bit. So I've cooked the celery and carrots for another 5 minutes or so. It's time to add the chopped garlic, the oregano, the chopped thyme, and we'll go ahead and saute that up for another 3 to 4 minutes or so. Now that I let these vegetables marinate for about 3 or 4 minutes, it's a good time to go ahead and do initial seasoning of a little salt and a little bit of pepper. Now I'm going to add the browned Italian sausage, and I took some canned tomatoes that I drained most of the liquid out. Go ahead and add that. At this time, we'll go ahead and add some low sodium chicken broth. We're going to let this chicken broth come up to a boil, then turn it down to a simmer. So I've been letting this come up to a boil. I'm going to go ahead and turn it down to simmer and add my squash at this time. So now this has been simmering for about 20 minutes or so. It's time to add the white beans and my Swiss chard. I'll go ahead and cook that for about another 5 minutes just to bring everything up to temperature. Now that we're almost finished, I tasted and added a little bit more salt and pepper to the soup. I'm going to now add a little bit of red wine vinegar just to give a little acidity to the soup. So there you have it. We have our sweet Italian sausage soup with squash and white beans. We made a Parmesan breadstick to go with it. We basically took some puff pastry, brushed it with a little egg wash, sprinkled on some cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese, a little salt, pepper, and oregano. Baked it in the oven at about 400 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes or until golden brown. Thanks for cooking with me again, and I hope to see everybody at the club very soon. I hope this inspires you to make something delicious at your home. You can use anything you like, whether it's any canned goods, frozen product. This is what I pulled out of my freezer in my pantry. You could use some of these ingredients, all of these ingredients, or whatever you have. And if you have any questions, please email me, give me a call at the club, that'd be great, and take a picture of your dinner and send it to me. Until next time, enjoy and be safe.